Imagine it's your wedding day. You've just said I do to the love of your life, the music is playing, and your guests are smiling. But then you look over at your mother's table and see the one person who was strictly banned from the guest list, your toxic, manipulative ex. My mother didn't just invite her, she brought her as her plus one to purposely humiliate my new bride. I had two choices: stay quiet and let her ruin my night, or kick my own mother out of my wedding. I chose the second option, and now my entire family thinks I'm the monster. But wait until you hear the twisted reason why she did it. Let's get into the story. To understand why this happened, you have to know my mother. She's the definition of a queen bee. For 5 years, I was with a girl named Margot. My mother loved Margot. Why? Because Margot was a doormat. She let my mother pick our vacations, our furniture, even our dinner menu. It was a three-way relationship, and I was suffocating. When I finally broke up with Margot and met my now wife, June, everything changed. June is strong. She has boundaries. She looked my mother in the eye and said no for the first time in my life. Naturally, my mother declared war. She called June controlling, the irony, right? And spent the last 3 years whispering about how Margot was my true soulmate. Fast forward to the wedding. I wanted peace, so I gave my mother a plus one, assuming she'd bring her husband. The ceremony was beautiful, we were taking pictures, when my sister ran up to me looking like she'd seen a ghost. She pointed toward the reception hall. I walked in, and there she was, Margot, sitting right next to my mother at the head table, wearing a dress that was just a little too close to white. My mother was beaming like she'd won the lottery. I felt the blood rushing to my face. June was trembling beside me. This wasn't just a guest. This was a calculated strike against our marriage before it even started. I didn't make a scene. I walked over, pulled them both aside, and told them to leave. My mother actually had the audacity to say, "Honey, I'm just trying to help you realize that June is a mistake and Margot is your destiny," at my own wedding reception. I didn't argue. I called security and had them escorted out. My mother was screaming that I was a disappointment as she was led to the parking lot. We enjoyed the rest of the night, but when we got back from our honeymoon, my phone was a graveyard of hateful texts. My aunts, my cousins, even my dad, they all think I'm an a-hole for orphaning my mother on my big day. They say I should have just ignored Margot and let my mom stay. But here's my take. A wedding is a celebration of a new family. If you bring someone into that space specifically to disrespect the bride, you lose your right to be there, even if you're the mother of the groom. I'm standing my ground. I've gone low contact with anyone defending her. What do you guys think? Was I too heartless for kicking my mom out, or did she earn that exit the moment she tried to sabotage my wife? Let me know in the comments. And if you've ever had a mother-in-law from hell moment, tell me your story. I need to know I'm not alone in this radioactive family drama.